It was a fast-moving storm, brought cold temperatures, rain, and some snow.
It is the first of two storms we expect to see this week, and we have team coverage for you. Our Cara Finstrom is tracking the rain in Orange County. Jasmine Viel is along the Grapevine, where there's a fresh layer of snow. But first, we're going to start with Kandiss Crone. She's in the snowy Cajon Pass. Kandiss?
Yeah, Sharon, a beautiful sight, but if you're headed out, you're going to have to bundle up. I want to show you, I have been trying all morning to make a snowball, and this is the best that I can do because the snow, it actually is kind of, well, you can see it's really fluffy, really hard to kind of stick together. Nonetheless, it's still fun. You can see how it's dusted. The branches here, easily a couple of inches fell overnight. And if you take a look at the freeway, kind of slow going, the 15. Trucks and cars just kind of taking their time this morning because even though there's no snow on the 15 right now, it's still very slick with the oil and water, still very so you want to be careful if you are headed out this morning. Let's take a look at some video. Now, the snow fell overnight just enough to dust the gas pumps here, the ground, the trees and the bushes. Really beautiful sight. Again, it did cover parts of the 15 at Oak Hill Road up to Main Street, but Caltrans is really good about getting those snow plows out and clearing the road. Still slow going, as you just saw. But back out here live, you can see cars just like that one, that truck. You're going to need four-wheel drive if you're trying to make it around. But we did speak to some people who said they welcome the snow.
It hasn't been this cold in a while, but I like it cold. I don't really like summer, so I'm cool with it.
That's very cold, very icy. Definitely. Be safe. This guy's house was pretty far up in the snow. I had to go pick him up because his car wouldn't get down the hill.
We are dealing with some slight winds this morning, which makes it a little bit colder. But again, a beautiful sight, a blanket of snow there. Should also mention that kids in the Bear Valley Unified School District, snow day today, no school for you. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks very much, Kandiss. And from where Kandiss is, you head way north up the 5 freeway, and you get to the Tejon Pass, and they're seeing fresh snow as well.
And Jasmine continues our team coverage, and she's in Lebec. Jasmine?
Yeah, look at this. Pretty sight, right, Jeff and Sharon? But my ears, they're frozen. But yeah, more snow fell this morning, adding another layer and also adding to what fell on and off overnight. You can see it coating the ground here, also some of the bushes on the side of the road. But the good thing is the roadways, as you look up toward the 5 freeway and the Grapevine and you see the snow-covered mountains, you also see the cars and the big rigs still heading up and down. So that means the freeway here is clear. We've seen several snow plows already go through here, so they've been at work and keeping their eye on things. Also, it's a good thing that the snow has been melting off the roads as they've already put some salt down to keep that from happening. It was snowing, as I mentioned, through the night. Take a look on the Tejon Pass here, 4,000 feet. Snow levels are very low with these cold temps. A couple inches expected out of this storm in the mountain passes, and drivers are taking it slow on the 5. Caltrans reminding people to give those snowplows room to work. They've been spraying that brine to prevent the roads from icing over. Sometimes, though, we see enough snow on the Grapevine that will prompt Caltrans to close that section of the freeway. It's known as Operation Snowflake, but so far, no problems. And we spoke to more people living up here, making their way into LA for work, and they were impressed to see even more snow this morning.
Cold. I think I got up this morning and it was a whole 7 degrees. I would say this is a little bit more. Hopefully this sticks a little bit longer. Last time it didn't stick for very long. So, I mean, we haven't really gotten a winter, so it's exciting to get something.
Yeah, really excited to get something. This winter has been so warm, nothing like this. So we are glad for this significant and widespread storm, leaving us with rain across the Southland and snow, of course, up here in the mountains. You can see those clouds just kind of hanging in there. So we might get a few more flurries moving through here. I see some dark clouds in the distance. Last week, we just saw light dusting. So yeah, this is much more than that, and much more. First one, Jeff and Sharon, as we've been mentioning all morning, since in January when the torrential rains and those downpours happened.